ASL Prime League.
All right, everybody, welcome to the ASL Prime League Season 5, and my oh my, do we have a ZVZ that is about to get going real quick. And in the bottom right corner, it is that blue Zerg player that you may be familiar with from last series. It is...
My Insanity, Sacsri.
And in the top left-hand corner, he was able to defeat Captain America. But can he stand against the My Insanity Zerg? This is...
Team Rocket, HyuN.
This is two of the players, I believe, that utilized this build earlier. I don't know if they did it earlier in this tournament. I know that HyuN did. But I don't know if Sacsri did. I've seen him do it, though. Maybe it was another ASL, that 8 pool. As they do both go for it on the first map. Yeah, ZVZ, everybody. You guys said it was our Roach versus Roach? Well, let's see if it even makes it to that stage.
Definitely one of those situations where we can see cool control from both players. And about now, they're both going to be kind of spotting, oh, hey, the other guy has a lot of lings heading out of their base. I have a lot of lings heading out of my base. Like their overlords were synced up, their lings. These freaking plates, man! Who was the other Zerg who hated the plates? In the round of 32?
Oh my goodness.
I don't remember who that was.
But every single time, right?
Was it Gamja? It might have been Gamja.
It must have been. Because I remember like making the kind of joke like they don't feed them or something, and maybe...
HyuN going to be taking his gas, and we'll have to see. They're just kind of dancing around each other, as often happens with the lings. Just little dances.
Yep. And it makes me wonder if Sacsri... Oh, he's going out onto the map. Does Sacsri want to go into an expansion off of it? Because he did kill the plates already, preemptively, and then he didn't take his gas yet either, so... Not enough drones yet, he feels, to justify... the taking of gas? Well, HyuN is like, no, give me that tech. I want my links to go fast, you know? Sonic the Hedgehog.
It almost feels like speed makes them attack faster, just because when they get those surrounds, it can look like they're killing the opponent's lings faster, even though they don't. So for a while...
Yeah, they do the same damage. Yep.
Yeah, for a while I was like, wait, it does it? And then no. Turns out I was just a big nerd, or a big noob. That too.
We're all big noobs. At some point in our life. You know,
yeah, true.
I mean, the argument, I guess, that speed allows your links to do more damage is more so about getting the position better and quicker. So you can pull away, attack, pull away before there are more attacking yours, and then you're able to get better trades. But, yeah, they do not do more damage because of the wings. They do not.
The wings do not, they do get wings, but they don't let them fly.
Nope.
Little bit of a dance here.
Micro.
Right at the end there.
It's like a really even trade.
Wow.
Oh, Sacsri comes out on top, though.
By, like, what? He's got, like, 10 HP between those two lings. Like, not much left on them. I guess, like, 15 or 16 HP. Spine Crawler going to be, I guess, dropping down to the low ground. You did mention he's most likely wanting to go for that expansion. It's, you know, approximately 40 seconds ahead of that of HyuN's expansion. Yep. So a little bit of an economic advantage potentially.
Yeah, and the great economic advantage he will have soon is that he's not mining the gas just yet. He's going to have a lot of queens. He's going to be able to inject, start his creep spread, and then just pump out drones. And then if he sees an attack coming out of HyuN, he just kind of retreats to the ramp and uses his queens in order to transfuse those spine crawlers. And he sees it already, but he's not in position yet here. Four lings going there.
Yeah, they're going to try to get to work on some of these drones. They were softened up a little bit. That is actually, I guess, going to be like our first drone kill of the match. Not quite of the night, but one drone down. These lings haven't done too crazy of damage just yet. He does get all of the information that he could ever want, though.
Yeah, that's the most important part here. Being able to get in there and see, okay, you're still not mining gas. Okay, I can make a choice here, you know. Whether to try to break you or try to take advantage of it and even get an earlier third. There's many options we have here. Yeah. Ooh.
From HyuN, the gas is just being taken as those couple of Lings died. Minor supply block for Sacsri. A little bit unfortunate, as he would probably like to be producing either some drones or some additional Lings at this time. But yeah, that layer going to be coming up. The additional gas as well, bringing the total of gases for HyuN up to 2. Nothing too crazy.
Yep, but he hasn't put down a building yet. And where other gases are, where are there any tech signs here? I'm trying to figure out if he's just going to go into mutas here. You know? Maybe
double
like he
Evo chamber, double spine crawler, double queen wall off. You said all the happiest things comes in pairs, and
they really do.
Sacsri, he's a big believer in that. His natural wall off is quite paired up.
Well, against a gasless opener, you're going to be up against it looks like 3 queens. I thought it was going to. It is 4 queens. Yeah, 4 queens is usually what you expect. So having mutas come out, not going to be as effective as if it was a different kind of opener from HyuN or from Sacsri, but I still think that mutas can do some work, can delay the third for a little bit, and even getting Lings in just to confirm. Oh, can they get in? Yes, they're going to get into the main here, and sees that layer timing would be golden if you could see it finish, but he doesn't see anything in there. He sees roaches at the front. No surprise, Baneling nest or something crazy.
Lings once again going to be pushing out across the map for HyuN. As you mentioned, you did get the sights on basically everything that Sacsri is doing. He's cleaning up a couple of creep tumors. Nothing too major just yet as these spine crawlers try to reposition themselves into a bit of a better spot. Infestation Pit going to be coming down for Sacsri as the Spire is about to finish up for HyuN. Third base a little bit faster for HyuN. Not terribly faster, but, you know, he's up by like 50 seconds or something.
Yeah. And there are so many Lings here.
Oh, Banelings.
He's trying to force out the energy from the queen so that the mutas can actually get in there and do some damage. Oh, this is going to be big because this is all that Sacsri has for anti-air. Spore crawlers are on the way though.
Ooh. Oh, 1 queen finally does fall. That was a sick amount of transfuses, but as you mentioned, that may just be kind of the weakening strat for the mutas. We do have 7 currently out on the map, 3 more on the way, so we'll have to see what kind of damage they're able to get done. You already mentioned the Spore Crawlers. The defense is coming up for Sacsri. He knows what's headed his way.
Well, he knows about it, but can he do anything about it? 5 queens against 7 mutas should be okay for now. Even Spore Crawlers are placed all around. Oh, these mutas are trying to get anything done, maybe get an overload here and there, but they have all been pulled back from Sacsri. I don't even think there is 1 overload on the map. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Sacsri realized this. He identified this so early, and is definitely setting up to be in a great spot. He just needs to not take a lot of damage here.
Pathogen glands about to finish for Sacsri, so certainly one of the things that mutas always have to worry about is clumping up a bit too much in the presence of infestors, because even though they do have that projectile, it's not an insta-cast, as everyone should know at this point.
Yeah.
It's still quite lethal.
But look what's going on here. This is the ultimate bait and switch, if you will, because the mutas are here. You know, they are looking pretty scary. You know, not like he made like 3 of them. He made up to, what is it? Up to 8? 7.
10?
Oh, up to 10. Yeah, 8,
yeah,
10,
10.
Whatever. Like I literally
We're having all
just
sorts of trouble with numbers.
Yeah, numbers are not good for streaming, but this is going to be a roach switch out of HyuN, and with 6 infestors coming out, that is not the greatest thing you can use against roaches unless you're able to catch every single one of them in a choke point.
Right
and there,
now,
they pop out. He's going to get the mutas, though.
Nice Fungal's going to be chaining them. Well, he doesn't quite get all of them. He actually only eliminates 3. I guess maybe some more were actually produced, but the roaches are starting to stream in. Yeah, exactly, as we do have 30 roaches out on the map. Not all of them are here, but quite a few of them do get fungaled. 24 or so are right here for the main assault. There's a huge amount of, well, not a huge amount of queen energy anymore, but there were a couple of transfuses going down. Sacsri definitely trying to put out some sort of roaches to try to deal with this aggression coming out of HyuN. The third has mostly been laid waste with 14, 15 drones being eliminated.
Everything is going down right now for Sacsri, getting caught at the worst possible time. +1 is done here for HyuN. 1-1 is here for Sacsri, and he does have the Queens transfused to help a bit, but the Infestors are essentially useless, and there's a lot of dead supply, wasted gas in order to try to kill the mutas. Then they didn't even all die here, Cyber. They're back. Look at them. They're like, haha, we regenerate HP. We don't even need Burrow. And they just go on.
Don't even need it. A couple of infested terrorisms going to be popping on out for now. Sacsri down 10 army supply, but perhaps the 15 drones tell the bigger part of the story.
It definitely is here in this situation. But he held. He actually held. Sacsri did a pretty damn good job there. And he doesn't have the upgrade lead here, so the roach counts are very similar. Sacsri's better quality, though.
Mostly out of energy. Yeah, that +1 armor certainly helping out for Sacsri. He's about to have +2 attack. There aren't really too many upgrades actually on the docket for HyuN. He's going to be poking in with the mutas once more, but he's now pushing in with the roaches. Can the +2 attack actually help out? Well, it needs to finish right there. It does complete. As you guys can tell, the +2 attack just now starting for HyuN.
Ooh. What a rough position to be in here, Sacsri. He lost so many drones at his third. If this keeps on going down, it's going to just be bad for him.
Engagement, though.
Yes.
Multiple fungals. Roach is going to be tanking the Hydras, doing some nice damage, and that +2 attack definitely playing a role. An additional Infestor gets called in, but as you mentioned, those mutas have actually been pretty darn annoying. They've killed themselves a fair number of drones. They've taken out themselves a couple of geysers, and this Roach run-by attempt at the third with what few units remain is totally shut down and pushed away. Again, down 23 workers is Sacsri.
This is so scary. It's just like time is not on his side, but he has the better army, you know, the better army quality. He just doesn't have the numbers just yet. 102 army supply for HyuN to the 82 of Sacsri, but remember, HyuN is all roaches. Whoa, but they're all over the place. Yep, but a good fungal gets down on all of the roaches. But the
That's
natural...
worth it, though, right?
Oh, that's worth it.
Sniping the third?
When you're in this position, it is definitely worth it.
Hey, that 2-base saturation, though. 44 drones, homie? I mean, that's pretty good for Sacsri.
I guess so, right? Perfect saturation from Sacsri here.
Of course, being down a hatchery, a mining base, rather, on your opponent, definitely not good. He's soon going to be up to 4 bases with a 5th macro hatch. So HyuN's going to have a ton of production. Tunneling Claws and Burrow both going to be finishing up. They're going to time out relatively nicely with +2 attack. I don't know if that huge group of roaches on the right side is going to have any sort of timing, goodness. Well, yeah. I mean, they did all Burrow, but they're not moving in for a big attack or anything.
Nope. Now they are, because that Tunneling Claws is just finished. There is an Overseer morphing in here for Sacsri at his army. But he's just holding on for dear life at the moment. If he gets good fungals, I think the thing that we really have to applaud Sacsri for is the fact that he's kept his Infestors alive. He's only lost 2.
For sure.
So he can definitely do something with them and take a really favorable engagement. It's just his economy is what's in shambles.
This is nearly 54 roaches right on the front lines. There's a bunch of them caught by the fungals. Those infested terrors are also going to be coming out. The chain fungal's looking pretty good, but does Sacsri have the additional units, the supporting units? The Hydralists are starting to get targeted down as he just doesn't have nearly enough roaches. And again, the spells are nice, but the numbers are on the side of HyuN.
Yes, they are, and now HyuN gonna finally push on through and force the GG out of Sacsri, taking game number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the wonders of early game aggression. We do have in the north the man who doesn't know how to not 8-pool, apparently. We have the purple Zerg player. He is...
Team Rocket, HyuN.
And his opponent in the bottom right corner apparently knows how to make a few more drones than his opponent. It is the red Zerg.
My insanity, Sacsri.
You know what's funny? Isn't this what HyuN did to, who did he face in the round of 32? I feel like he did this in the final game, or the final, series. So, Season 5. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna cheat sheet it. He definitely did it. I remember it because I'm like, dude, this guy is crazy.
I'm just hoping I won't have to admit that I did not watch those games.
I think it was Violet. Yeah, it's a Violet. He ate pool Violet twice in a row.
So tempo.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's Hatch Gas Pool. It's not even Hatch Pool. Wow, he's pulling the drones as well. This is going to be one heck of a game. Rockets HyuN is looking
He's done
for
this
the
before
2-0.
on the same map before. Oh, this is so funny. I forget who he did it to in like DreamHack or something, but it was the most hilarious thing ever. And I don't even know how you're supposed to really deal with it when you go for Hatch Gas Pool with the drones there.
Other than like triple hatch before pool, this is about as greedy as it gets. Drones have been full. He's actually just going full on base race. I mean, he canceled his natural, so this is all right.
Yeah, he's gonna have more drones right now, but he's not mining at all, which is perfectly fine for him because obviously HyuN is not either. So he canceled his hatchery and then went all the way out onto the map, but I don't know if he had enough to make a spine crawler or anything like that. He just needs as many drones as possible, perhaps, and just is going to try to get a better positioning here.
Waiting for a couple of his own lings to pop. His queen is still a little bit away, just under 20 seconds before it finishes. A little bit of a surround on a couple of those lings. Mineral walking some of the drones is HyuN. He's trying to get a better position, and now... Oh, Sacsri's going to try to escape. The ling's getting so dangerous.
This is so silly and stupid.
So many of these, but the queen is now out. That's one of those defensive tools that he's definitely going to be able to need, and I have no idea what's actually going to be happening here. It looks like somehow Sacsri is just barely holding, but again, this is so many more units from HyuN.
Yeah, the queen is probably going to go down to some drones. This one ling is a hero ling for HyuN as it adds enough DPS, and he doesn't.
GG. 5 minutes and 23 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. That is Blizzard time.
But I mean, let's be real. That is like the most silly build in all of ZVZ.